go down. I've seen hell in you, but you don't care, no, you don't care, no. You just rather watch me fall from a quarter mile. I can see you at the call. Think about it, ring won't tell you what I saw. When you break it off, you'll see who had it all. You had it all.
During the third millennia, in a strange place known as the United States of America, a war was brewing. Brainwashed Marxist idiots in colleges across the nation clashed with equally brainwashed, anime-obsessed neo-Nazis. Starbucks windows were shattered, Dodge Challengers were totaled, and Muslims realized that rental vans were cheaper than plane tickets. Skinny, anemic millennials from coast to coast were hospitalized with life-changing injuries such as sprains and first-degree burns. And the heroic knights of 4chan rose up to defeat Shia LaBeouf and drive the evil villain into a descent towards a madness the likes from which he would never recover. As the enemies of freedom destroy the cities that raised them, as America begins to resemble an Iron Maiden album come to life, Two heroes have risen up to fight against the culture of utter madness and restore sanity the only way they know how, by refusing to take any of it seriously. Mersh.
And I said, hey, oi, let's chop your penis off. Oi, can I have me penis back? Why do you have dreadlocks, you white oppressor?
Royce Lopez.
Always be aborting. A always be aborting. Always be aborting.
Breaking news.
Breaking news,
You're
guys.
hearing it only on our show first. Apparently Donald Trump has worked out a deal. He will get the wall. Unfortunately, it's going to be a rock climbing wall.
Oh, no! The other side's going to be a slide. You climb the wall up and you just
lands into a nice, clean, chlorinated pool. And then you immediately get a welfare check. Fucking A.
Oh, shit. He was a boy, he went to girl, now he wants to be a boy again.
Oh, God, just stay a girl if you're going to be this indecisive.
I think Caitlyn Jenner's a handsome woman with a great penis. Look, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with trannies. I just don't want to put that one's cock in my mouth.
Bound forever by their mutual love of smoking marijuana, Simpsons references and affection towards Alex Jones, these two men have joined forces to bring you uncut news and opinions directly from the belly of the beast. Saving Western civilization one childish dick joke at a time, here they are, your new heroes of the Imperium, Mersh and Royce Lopez.
Howdy, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, God. Well, we got good news for you. We got to get right into it. It's Revenge
now.
of the Cis, ladies and gentlemen. Mike Sheely, Royce Lopez, and we just have to move. We got to move.
Keep it moving.
Ladies and gentlemen, our good friends at the Meglos show are live.
They're
Friday
live
afternoon.
right now.
Special edition.
Right now.
Bubble coat vest edition.
Tiniest wings, and they're super. I don't like
we'll plan it better next time.
I don't like juicy. Like
I know.
not-
She doesn't like what?
They're very
Yeah.
soft.
Choose.
Oh,
So I hope
wow.
you're enjoying your wings, Sandra.
Yeah,
Start.
and
There's the
Julie-
link.
Hey,
And somebody
Jen, because
check
we
them
missed
out.
you
By the way,
last
somebody
night.
please isolate. I gotta isolate that later. I just don't like juice. Like she noticed
Yes.
she stopped herself. Oh no! Don't stop yourself there.
Give it a thumbs up and share if you want to.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah, don't
share
worry,
it.
we're
Yeah,
sharing
we're
it.
sharing
We
it.
are
We're
sharing
sharing
it.
it.
We're
We're
sharing
sharing
it.
it. You got it.
Jose Baez story. We interviewed him for about an hour, and he was awesome. And
He seemed-
Now remember, this is the gentleman. By the way, you know who else? Oh, else didn't get invited to the Phillips File party besides Russ? Carlos didn't, and it's funny because they mentioned, yeah, Drew Garabo was there. I have a feeling Drew Garabo now's working at the same station as Carlos. They used to be on rival stations,
Yes.
and
100%.
I have a feeling he hasn't gotten over that.
He's not sitting there being like
Cobra's in the chat.
You know, I think that she did not kill her child, and I am so,
Oh boy, this is good. Boy, he looks like he just got off a coke binge, doesn't he?
Got off.
And it's part of
currently
our
on.
system of how it works. Everyone deserves a defense.
They do.
It's crazy. I think that people can't.
And it's not his.
separate-
It's just his fidgeting and everything. But it's like there's a certain thing with your mouth that I know. Like when I used to do coke, where you're very like you can read it you can read the impatience in my mouth when I used to do coke. Like when you were telling a story, and if you were telling a story at a normal pace, I'd be the one going, yeah. Like he's always doing it. Yeah. Go faster.
Or like when someone's talking slow, you finish the sentence to them. Yeah, you went to the club. You went to the club. I get it. What happened at the club?
He's very like yeah.
Thanks for liking and sharing, Susan.
Cobra thinks he heard you in Red Dead yesterday.
Probably did. Probably did.
Cobra pissed me off last night.
I think that was Cobra TV.
Oh, Cobra TV.
That's a different Cobra.
All right, yeah, Cobra TV's all right. That's funny. Getting him to acknowledge that, like he should know at this point that's a troll.
What's the cowboy voice? How does it go, Mike? You do it better than
I
I do.
do it a little like this.
Okay.
Pew pew. You got to do the guns too, so they know you're a cowboy.
Oh, you have to do the guns?
Yeah, pew pew, and then they're like, oh, he's a cowboy.
He's a cowboy. Got it.
Couple different ways. Yeah, and today
It's kind of like when you do a bad impression and you got to say the name of the guy. Hey, everybody, it's John Travolta. And you're like, okay, but if you didn't say that, I would just think you were a weirdo.
It's like every impression is his Joe Matarese impression. Hey, it's Joe Matarese.
Hey, it's Joe Matarese. I'm calling. By the way, I hate black people now. I'm
Whoa!
gonna work that into my act.
What?
Oh, you've never heard the Mike David
No.
call where he calls Joe Matarese's real manager and goes, "So I'm working on a couple of things. First of all, I'm in the alt right now." He's like, "So I don't like Jews or blacks. I'm gonna bounce some ideas off you. We're gonna make a lot of money."
Joey Gibson's in the chat. He says, "Do you guys like Howard Stern? I'm a big fan."
Oh, this is gonna get weird today.
Why is it?
I'm hovering.
Yes, we do like Howard Stern. I love Howard Stern.
Yeah,
they're cucking him
and
again.
I
We live in the
was
cuckoo.
on the Howard Stern show.
Dude, that this is something. Let me show you something about Floridians. I'm going to teach something to Floridians. People are looking at Carlos and going, "Why is he wearing that bubble jacket?" Because when you live in Florida, you don't really buy a lot of new jackets.
No,
because
of
you
course
rarely
not.
wear them.
Your jacket and sweater always sucks down
Right.
here.
I have a Fila jacket. Like
I have a lose the radio hoodie.
Yeah.
You want to talk about how far
Yeah.
back we go?
he's wearing his bubble jacket like a wigger because that's it was a little chilly today, so that's his only winter coat.
He went to the DMV and realized they should have gone to the courthouse.
Oh, that's never fun.
TS Moose is people are getting deleted. Look how quick they're delete. They're trying so bad to delete. He's doing the fake humming. That's you can always tell.
What's the guy's name whose party he wasn't invited to?
Let me give you his full name. The name of the show is the Phillips File, and Jim Phillips. Jim Phillips.
Okay.
Are you gonna be mean? Are you gonna be mean? I hate the trolls. Get a life. Nancy in the chat says, "Oh, turbo N-word in the chat. What's happening, folks?"
What happened? Wait, I was typing my comment.
Turbo N-words in the chat.
Oh, turbo nigga. All right. Here's what I'm going to ask, and I hope that this account actually might be blocked, but I think it's not because I don't think I've used the Nightwave Radio account. Why weren't you and Russ invited to Jim Phillips' party? Is it because Drew Garabo is there and he doesn't want to get punched in the face? Let's try that. Will it go through though? Because I might be blocked. Nope, it's not going through.
Takes a second.
No, it only takes a second on it only takes a second on what do you call it?
No.
I'm blocked.
You're blocked.
Son of a bitch. I gotta come up with a new one.
Basically ever. They
Oh,
don't
I've got one.
really, other than their nails, they don't.
Dude, they're so distracted right now. It's ridiculous.
Okay, I'm gonna try this from the ROTC Media account.
Right. Wait, you posted it in our chat by mistake. That's
I?
why I didn't go through. Yeah, it's posted in our chat. I see it.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
We're gonna
Okay,
try this again.
we're gonna try this again.
Yeah, well, he's a silly dog. He's a fun dog. And,
Keep blocking, boys and girls.
I know Flo.
Yes, screw these trolls, Tio Marbo. Cobra Commander immediately deleted.
And see how you guys were doing. And it's so nice to see all of our subscribers on here. It's
Yeah,
so
I think
funny.
I'm
You
blocked.
look at some channels and they've been on for a long time and they have like no subscribers.
Yeah, that's what it
and,
is.
they're striving to get any little thing that they can. And so I want to
Oh
thank
yeah,
all
because
the
I
people
did it
that
in our
were
chat
almost
again.
Really
like
want
I'm
to
really
know if you
fucking
see something
not
about
paying
a
attention
reindeer.
today.
Yeah,
We
because
did say something
Here we
about
go.
rain.
I need to.
Now I just did it in their chat. Let's see. Hey, it got through. Let's see what they have to say to it.
This gorgeous, giant, light up reindeer. Like, it was so pretty. Hi, Lexi.
Deleted!
He was not happy with that.
Deleted!
Oh, that bro. He was not
By
happy
the
with
way,
that. Did you see
homeboy-
that smile?
yeah,
Did you see that?
I love him taking shots, seeing all our subscribers. Hey, stupid. Half the people in there are our fans, you dumb idiot.
Yeah, and by the way, Meglos has, 900 subs? We have 5K. I get we're not huge, but you know what? We don't have an iHeartRadio morning show in the morning.
Correct.
We're not doing morning drive in one of the #1 tourist cities in America.
Top 20 markets.
And let me tell you, if I did have 5 seconds every day on the Monsters in the Morning, we'd have fucking way more subs on this.
That's what I was saying I was saying it yesterday. I was like, look, I'm not trying to pretend like that you and I do like the best show in the world. But even for 1 month, we had an overnight radio show on their same station.
I'll say this. No, I do tell people we do the best show because we do. I just say we don't do the biggest show, and that's fine.
Right.
But I like all these people are like, you barely have any subs. I'm like, our live streams are better than Medicare's live streams. His videos are better than ours. But I'm saying live stream wide, like there's people like, you're nothing compared to Matt Christensen. What sub wise? But do you guys really want to listen to Beauty in the Beta? Are you fucking serious? Do you want to listen to a blonde chick and some beta sit there and go, yeah, seriously, like these new steel tariffs are just like no.
Closer's like, why do you keep taking the phone from her?
I think.
By the way, can I say something? Closer's a real evil piece of shit because
Yes.
you see what she's doing, right? Closer's everybody else is doing trolling. She is fucking
A riff?
driving a wedge in a marriage.
riff, yeah.
Closer's fucking evil.
Carlos is nervous, humming and dancing more. Guy Burns says.
Wow, their chat is slammed.
Yeah, like, well, maybe get to $50 each. Because we don't have any reindeer. Carlos wants a goddamn blow-up inflatable thing.
This-
I do.
I'm
I really
Their
refusing
chat is
that.
never
I
this
don't-
lit.
No, this is the lit. It's ever the most people have ever been there at a time.
This weekend.
Let's see. Wait to see the end of clearance. I think that's a good idea.
I know, but then you don't get to enjoy it this year, and we always say we're gonna wait.
I'm
until the
calling him
clearance
back up.
thing.
And we never do it.
What are you doing?
I'm going outside of ROTC.
Oh boy. Mm-hmm. Where you going?
I don't know
never
because
do
I don't
it.
know what groups I'm in this
We'll wait and see.
Facebook.
We'll wait.
on this account, but I'm gonna find some groups. We got to call in some
Legal
backup.
Latino Heat says he's blocked.
Yeah, that's why I'm calling him back up.
I really do.
What we doing tonight,
I
boss?
would like to have a live reindeer. Wouldn't that be awesome?
Oh my God, they're ignoring the chat and talking about reindeers. Jesus Christ. Couch sale time goes on. Says.
Here. And
All right, I am requesting
We'll let you
assistance
know.
from the Pod Awful cult.
Beba in their chat says ROTC is the only place you are stars.
Oh no, that's not nice.
They deleted Frozen.
I just requested the assistance of the Pod Awful cult. We're gonna see if maybe we can get some of them to help out. I don't like to spam.
That's it. They gave up. Show's over.
What?
Yeah,
But
show's over.
all right, I'm deleting the post. That wasn't very gratifying. That was kind of like what that felt like when we went to Iraq the first time.
Yeah.
And we just fucked the place up, and they immediately surrendered. And we're like, well, we spent more time on the aircraft carrier.
Wow. You saw, by the way, that was them freaking out because if those were really 52 people, they weren't just going to pop off. They've done shows for like half that, you know? So far, so good. Maybe they won't go live at this time again. What do you think?
Well, now I'm sad.
Oh, I'm sorry that you're sad. Can I try to make you feel
I
better?
want them to go live again at this time. Man, that was quick, huh? They just fucking bolted. They just bolted.
Yeah, no, they really they hopped off so quick. Well, look,
Somebody wrote in their chat, who's having a cocktail this afternoon? What kind of fucking wine drunk loser fucking...
yeah, you're right.
Would you chill out, Sharon? It's like fucking 4 in the afternoon. You know what I mean? Holy fuck.
Okay, well, look.
Who's having a wine at 4:11 in the even I wait until 5, lady. Chill out.
The Carlos roast doesn't have to end, my friend. So some video game channel. You know when you go to those
G4?
no, some video game channel like on YouTube. I mean,
PewDiePie?
no, it wasn't PewDiePie.
He wishes.
It was here. I'll explain the channel. It was Hanging with the Web Show.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, of course. The Hanging with Web?
Yeah, Hanging with the Web Show. And they interview people that go to cons and stuff. Now, Carlos, we saw what character Carlos played on The Walking Dead. It was like a 2-second thing, like a background character. he goes to conventions as the character. You know, like when the B-listers from a Star Trek show go, or
But he just had it from Walking Dead, right?
Correct.
He
was a background. He had 2 lines and a background character
in one scene.
Well, he was a background character in a couple episodes. He didn't really talk in all of them, except for the one you saw. So he was like
But he's not a character. Like he's not a. That would be like me going to a One Tree Hill convention.
Exactly.
Because I was in 2 episodes in the background.
That's like the main star of
in
One
one
Tree-
boardroom scene going harump, and then you can find pieces of me making a photocopy. Like I could go to conventions. How much does Carlos bring in?
Well, want to find out?
Yeah,
Be me.
Look who we're hanging with.
Jason David Frank.
Boom shakalaka.
Please do not change channel.
Michael Wilson. Royalty-free James Bond music. Now, look, to be fair, let's be fair here. This video did come out in 2018. This video's only a couple weeks old.
Authors, film over and over.
it is.
Hello, World Wide Web. Welcome back to the Hanging With Web Show. I'm GW Pomisher.
I'm Christian Basil.
And we hope you'll go down and subscribe so you can come back over and over and over and over again.
this
It
fat
makes
guy.
Christian feel better.
You can hit that bell thing too while you're at it. That
Yes,
bell.
we've got artists, authors, filmmakers, musicians, cosplayers, creative minds of
But
all
what we
kinds.
don't have are lapel mics or a boom mic, maybe. It's what? I'm just pointing out that I can hear the hustle and bustle around them. I can actually hear. It sounds like they're in Penn Station.
Coming to you from Space Coast Comic-Con.
Listen to that.
Over here on the Space Coast, we're in Cocoa, Florida, and we're hanging right now with Carlos Navarro.
Do you know that background noise? When I hear that background noise, like if I say like I go out to dinner with some friends and it's that's so distracting during this interview. I would be going, do you want to go outside? Like if we were at dinner, you'd go, do you want to go sit outside instead? It's very loud in here.
The radio show's host from Monsters in the Morning. Is that right?
That's right.
Got that right?
That's right. Wait a
And
minute, how many titles have that gone through? Monsters in the Morning, Monsters in the Midday, Monsters.
In the afternoon.
Well, you see, we can't hang on to a time slot because we're terrible, and we can't hang on to good ratings. So they've moved us around many times.
No, that's a good
way
show.
to bring up that sensitive topic.
That's a good show, though, when you move you around a lot, right?
Way to bring up. Way to open up with a very. You don't realize that you're asking a very offensive and a sensitive question, but sure, yeah, I'll answer, I guess.
I think you got them all.
I got them all? Okay.
Yeah.
that was 2, by the way.
I'm a big fan.
Monsters in the Morning,
Monsters in the Midday, Monsters.
And you just said Monsters. Just
And Monsters, just Monsters.
Okay.
But that's just shortened.
It still says Monsters
So they're
in the
already
Morning.
kicking it off like in all fucking five.
This is amazing. By the way, Carlos, this is what you do. This is why you get up at. By the way, this is why you get up at 4 a.m. to sit here and do this. This is.
Imagine needing to feel this important.
This interview is being done in a hotel lobby, Mike, with all the ambient noise around it. This isn't being done at a convention center where it makes sense as ambient noise. The only place they could interview him was in a hotel lobby.
Oh, that's
Because look at the bus thing behind him.
It's a hotel lobby, but it's near the convention.
Correct.
So the hotel is fucking a madhouse. That's what it is.
Correct.
That's why there's so much noise in there. Okay, it makes me. It doesn't say if they were in a hotel lobby, it's usually quiet, but it's a hotel lobby on the weekend of a fucking con.
And also from Walking Dead. He's also an actor. He acts.
Well, it used to be called Walking Dead in the morning, then Walking Dead in the midday.
No. It's always been Walking Dead.
Are you sure?
Because they always made good money in ratings.
Got it.
And
Makes
they
sense.
stayed in one spot.
Got it. Okay.
That's right.
He acted like he was interested in coming over here. That's how we got him. That 1 minute. That's all it took.
Wow. Listen how they have him. They mic'd his throat.
Carlos, man, thanks for coming.
No! 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 Okay, so can I explain what's happening?
Sure.
To the audio-only audience?
Sure.
So as Roy said, they've mic'd his neck. They've mic'd his throat. They literally put a lapel mic on his shirt, but like right in the hole under your Adam's apple,
Where your voice box
where
is.
your actual voice box is.
Yeah.
So never breaks your It's on a it's like putting a lapel mic on a motor. That's literally what it's like.
He acted like he was interested in coming over here. That's how we got him. That 1 minute.
No, it's literally in his voice box. It's in his voice box.
Took. Carlos, man, thanks for making
Yes. Yeah, it worked. It worked. It worked. It worked. I gotta try.
Oh no, it works.
So yeah, I'm Royce Lopez.
No, you gotta go really into the collarbone.
So yeah, I'm Royce
There it
Lopez.
is. You gotta go press into that hole.
Wow, that's so weird.
Dude, you don't understand. If you put a lapel mic anywhere along here on my neck, it wouldn't be that bad. And I have a way more baritone voice than Carlos. The only way you could fuck up this colossally, there's only one place you could put the microphone, and that's right here in this divot.
Oh, fuck.
They put the mic right in that divot.
today. How's the con going for you?
Con is going excellent. Bunch of nice people, bunch of cool stuff.
Hang on, he's announcing what I got to figure out which subway is going to get me into Queens, and I feel like Carlos is going to tell me. Bing bong.
Oh, folks, the old train's going to be coming in a little hot out there, honey. Folks, be sure to watch the closing doors and.
That's so weird.
If you see something, say something.
Oh fuck.
Exactly
You're
right.
surrounded by cool stuff.
Exactly.
Cool people coming up to you. Let's start with your acting career.
Let's
a little
start
bit,
with
man.
it.
Let's
Let's
start
do
with
it.
that.
Let's go.
They fixed the microphone.
What are you
go.
doing?
You guys ready?
Right now, you're not actually acting. Well,
Well, it's good to be here, folks. I just got back from Los Angeles. I don't know if you guys ever heard of Red Dead Redemption. Did a little work for Rockstar Games.
What an asshole.
Yeah, let's talk about this career. Let's do it.
Yeah.
he's acting like he's having a good time.
No.
But right now he's not actually acting. He's sitting on our show. So
Why don't you punch him, Carlos?
what are you doing?
Wow. Look, give Carlos. I'm going to give Carlos a little bit of slack here. This is the worst interviewer I've ever seen in my life.
Oh yeah, no. These, by the way, these guys are literally worse than Carlos.
Yeah, I gotta give. Look, and I have to give him slack. They're giving him nothing. Like, so, Walking Dead.
Here's the thing, though, right? I want to hate these guys, but at the same time, Carlos Navarro goes to conventions as horse guy number 2 from The Walking Dead, right?
Number 3.
There was 3 of them.
three of them.
Jesus
It was
Christ.
horse guy number
Horse
3.
guy number 3 from The Walking Dead. Right? And he probably like goes around like Virgil, you know, trying to get $10 bills out of people, pictures. So he deserves this fate. Like, it's not, you know what I mean? These men, like, if you go to conventions and you're like, yeah, I was armed robbery getaway driver number 4 in the, I was the 3rd guy in the clown mask in The Dark Knight. Nobody cared. Nobody gives a fuck about you. So if you travel on this presumption that you're so famous, you deserve to be descended on by a bunch of fucking amateurs that put your lapel mic in your actual larynx.
Like, not right now, but now.
He's sitting down. What do you think he's doing at this point?
Taking a break, man.
Taking a break.
Trying to answer.
Having a cool
You got any
one.
small projects you're working on in between things?
I do. I have.
See,
There's
he's
a.
not playing Aquaman, by the way.
No.
He only looks a lot like a guy who was gonna play
Dead
Aquaman
on.
Dead on. Until they got somebody else that didn't look like him.
Oh my God, is this? Oh! This guy, right? This guy here, this guy on the right, he, without adding like qualifiers like a lisp or a cleft palate or a hair lip, this man might be the worst communicator I have ever seen as far as people who naturally speak English and haven't had a grenade blow up in their face. This man might be the worst. Coco the gorilla was a better communicator than this man on the right.
It's
At least Coco would have been like, "Hey, Carlos, do you feel sometimes like your career is going the way you want it to?" At least Coco the gorilla would be able to sign language who played Aquaman. Not fucking. There was a guy originally, he was another guy. He was the guy before the guy. He was this guy.
Also,
nice reference.
Our American Sign Language interpreters in the chat room, you just asked for yogurt with mustard.
Okay, well, I'll try it, I guess.
Yeah, okay.
I don't want to complain.
You're right.
I don't want to be a complainer.
Yeah, especially if they give their death. You know? Okay.
What if we stumble on the most delicious thing? Mustard yogurt actually sounds like something in LA in a year that you're going to be hearing about. Yeah, this new, like, you know what I mean? You're going to see
in
one of those,
Brooklyn.
Or yeah, Brooklyn, one of these stupid, like the food culinary like videos you see on Facebook. Yeah, this Brooklyn creamery is reinventing the egg cream and adding mustard yogurt to it, and it's all the rage by transsexuals. Sounds great.
One of those tasty videos.
Yeah, seriously.
By the way.
No.
He only looks a lot like a guy who was gonna play
Dead
Aquaman
on.
until they got somebody.
Okay, so Aquaman was going to look like a short order cook at Latin America Cafe. Like, is that what he was going to look like? Aquaman has never looked like Carlos Navarro.
Who is this fat guy? Like, what is his whole?
I don't know.
What
I
is-
guess
what
he's
is
a
he-
co-host.
What does he do?
He's like his Andy Richter. You know?
Okay, but Andy Richter's funny and doesn't look like a pedophile.
No, I just mean like
he
that's
looks like a pedophile scout leader.
You could have just said scout leader.
Pedophile Cub Scouts leader.
Somebody else that didn't look like him.
There you go. Yeah, I'm in the new Madden.
He looks like one of them niggas that like volunteers for Boy Scouts, but he doesn't have any sons. And you're like, what is
The
this?
kid
deal?
who coaches a little league
Yeah,
team that doesn't
exactly.
have kids. It's always
It's, like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm in the new Madden. I'm in a new Rockstar game. I do my daily morning show.
Is this recent?
This is from October 31st.
Yeah, Monsters.
This
you
is
can
when he
check me
missed work for. No, that was a while back.
out to the top Carlos on my Instagram as well, and I do a bunch of stuff on there. I'm in
I'm
national
gonna drop
campaign.
a bunch of links down below so they can
Awesome,
find
man.
all of that stuff.
He sounds like he's so into this interview. Can I ask you something? Like a genuine question. What is the point of doing an interview that none of the parties want to be in? Does
You're
it
right,
seem like
no.
anybody want to be here? Nobody. It seems like nobody wants to be here.
It seems like they ran into him in the hotel lobby, and they go, "Hey man, can we do a quick interview? Like you're the Monsters guy." I think that's what happened.
But they're not even into it.
No.
You know
Would-
what I mean?
would
Like I
you
would
be?
expect, but if they went up to him and said, "Hey, yeah, let's do an interview," I've never seen an interview where nobody wants to be there. This might be the first time in my life when you like interviewing somebody is like having sex. At least one person, generally speaking, wants to be there. This is like watching sex between two people and both of them don't want to be there. And you're like, well, why are you?
It's like
then why are you doing this?
It's like the Burt Reynolds, Mark Summers thing. They didn't want to be in the same room, but they're there.
But it's like they don't. But the difference is with that, somebody was being forced to be there by his publicist, and the other guy was being paid to interview the guy whose publicist forced him to be there. There's not any money being made here. So why are you doing this to yourselves, right?
You can check me out to the top Carlos on my Instagram as well. I do a bunch of stuff on there. I'm in
I'm
national
gonna drop
campaign.
a bunch of links down below so they can
Awesome,
find
man.
all of that
Very
stuff,
cool.
man.
How'd you get your gig on the Monsters?
Yeah.
man? How'd you?
So he gets. By the way, you look at his physique. This gentleman gets up at 4 a.m. every morning and works out. He says. Remember he said, I saw those guys that are saying stuff. Old Carlos would have gone over there and done what?
Carlos, I am in worse shape than you. I am way more out of shape than you. I still have more muscle on my body left over from when I was in decent shape to kill you with. So shut up. Like I see, I'm looking at him and I'm like, I guarantee you, my retarded Irish strength, I would kill you.
I was doing some production work right out of high school, and Clear Channel Communications noticed it, and they asked me.
When did you punch Drew Garabo on stage and had to seek substance abuse counseling?
He didn't like that comment I made.
No, he did not. They ended the show after that.
Gonna come in and kind of at a young age.
Look how corny the Monsters in the Morning logo is, too. It's so
Real radio.
so fucking corny.
You know what Real Radio? You remember who else they were the home of? And I'm sure you'll remember this. Well, that guy Shannon Burke.
Yes.
By the way, Orlando is a notorious market for like
recovering radio people that get kicked off of the market.
And just ew one. Like,
oh, yeah.
Like the cringiest radio guys settle in Florida. And so Real Radio. Remember when Shannon Burke shot his wife? Accidentally. And like the face. Florida rules. And then I think they just gave him like alcohol counseling. The state rules.
It's pretty great.
You shoot your wife in the face. And as long as you can get the wife to show up and go, yeah, look, it was a misunderstanding. Okay, you need to watch the drinking, pal.
Just kind of working their production staff.
Nice.
And they kind of, then Russ Rollins saw me on there, and he said to come on board, and so I started there kind of like, basically about 17. And then
like
did
I
about
punched this dude in the
10 years with
face.
them. Okay.
Wait, let's hear his explanation why he left. Hold on. Because he's going to say he did 10 years with them. Let's see.
Like, basically about 17, and then did about 10 years with them. Okay. And then I decided to do more acting.
Is that what you did? You decided to do a little more acting, did you?
Is that really what happened? Or you had no other choice but to do more acting? Because you punched Drew Garabo in the face.
Sucker punched him, jumped in from a crowd and sucker punched him and broke his nose. I understand that when you're, especially, look, there's no reason why, if you're a changed man, you wouldn't want to downplay, wild things you've done in your past. I understand that, but he's completely omitting it. Like, he's just pretending like he didn't. Like, you can't Google the fact that he punched Drew Garabo in the face and got fired.
And that's because I wasn't really acting then. And then at about 27, EA Sports offered me to come over and be their kind of talent and producer to travel the world with them and work with their athletes, and did that for about 3 years.
So let me guess. You would have to go around, because from your background in radio, and adjust levels for when they got football athletes to go in, and you had to go, hey, can you read that again? Read it again. Telling Terrell Owens, hey, do me a favor.
You're going to listen to black guys all day going, getting like tackle noises and stuff.
It's like ethical cuck porn. Organically sourced.
And then the Monsters asked me to come back.
Cool.
And so...
Yeah, they asked you to come back because you didn't leave to go acting. He's this fucking omitting. He's omitting.
And if for anybody wants to know why are you guys always picking on Carlos? This is why. This is the same reason why do we fuck with the media? Why do we point out the Jews sometimes? Because we move around and we pick out things and we fixate on it for a while and go, you're a liar, though. You're lying. Stop lying. If people would just stop being full of shit, we'd probably stop fucking with them. Whether it's if Carlos went, yeah, look, man, I got in a little trouble back in the day.
I would have more respect.
Punched a dude. I need to take some time off. But you know what, man? To their testament, Russ and the guys over there, they gave me a second chance. You know what I mean? Brought me back, and ever since then, we have just worked together so great. And you would have went, wow, man, that's a great answer. But you got to be full of shit. It's the same way. If the fucking bankers just came out and went, yeah, we do control everything you do. Now be good. I'd go, well,
At least we know.
At least you're not bullshitting me anymore.
And then, doing The Walking Dead. So it's just been every single thing that I've ever kind of wanted to go for.
People want to know what the link to this video is?
Oh, I got
somebody
it.
got it.
I
All
got
right,
it.
Ghost House. No, he didn't put. Yeah, somebody put.
I got it.
Yeah,
There
somebody
you go.
post it in the chat so that you guys, again,
that
because
was.
that's not his channel, so none of you guys are blocked.
No, that's correct.
We try to tell a lot of our young artists this, that going into arts and entertainment, it's a cumulative career.
Oh, no doubt.
Start here. Don't be afraid to learn everything you can in the.
Okay, well, I'm done with this. I can't listen to more.
I want to
Crow.
hear more about his true journey of self-discovery.
How do you how is this guy who's only done voices for Madden stuff? Why would you do a 15-minute interview? Look, a long
How many
time.
shirts does Carlos own? Do you think that say hustle or grind on them, or like get this bread?
Or how many shirts with Brahma Bulls on the back do you think he has? I'm telling you, he's way too into The Rock. He's way too into The Rock. All right, let's see. You want to skip politics again today? Because I can if you want to.
I would rather.
Okay, perfect. Want to get annoyed, though?
Sure.
It's not tranny stuff, so don't worry about that. It really isn't. You know who's really talking to the kids still, Mike? MTV. Well, MTV also, you know.
Does anybody even watch MTV?
Yeah,
anymore?
dude, the kids.
Are they really?
Yeah. The Carson Daly, Total Request Live,
They're
Real
not.
World, Road Rules. Those shows are still on, right?
Nobody's watching MTV anymore.
Dr. Drew and that Loveline comes on at night. You don't want to watch that? The Andy Dick Show?
Kids don't listen to music or watch television anymore. They certainly have no need for music television.
If you'll excuse me, I have to watch Beavis and Butthead. All right. Well, I'll let her explain.
Hands. What do you think is going on?
Hold on.
When you see two guys holding hands, what do you think is going on?
What do you think is going on?
Probably sucking each other's cocks,
All right. I mean, there was a nicer way to say that.
licking each other's balls and stuff. Probably
That's-
like fucking doing some weird reach around.
When you
type
see
stuff.
two guys holding hands, what do you think is going on? Your answer will not surprise you.
Fucking each other in the ass.
Look, there are lots of reasons to not hold hands. Maybe you have a cold, maybe your palms are sweaty, maybe your fingers are coated in a slimy layer of Cheeto dust that you tried licking off but then turned into an orange paste
Cheeto, dude! Sorry.
that's stuck under your nails. Been there. But there are a few totally bogus reasons that have straight cis dudes freaked out everywhere at the idea of physical contact with another man. So we won't call it mansplaining, but I have found the perfect straight cis dude to help explain. Hey there, Kenny. Touched any dudes lately?
So many, Francesca.
He's straight. He's the straight dude that's gonna. This is a straight guy. This is what a straight male. This is
Was
what.
that the straightest guy they could find, or
You don't like Great Value Jim Gaffigan?
we could find a straighter guy though?
No, he's pretty straight. You want to hear why?
You know what's funny is like you remember the movie Twins?
Of
This
course.
guy's like PewDiePie's Danny DeVito.
Yeah.
Somehow, I'm still straight. Look, showing affection, friendship, and familiarity through touch is perfectly normal. And it's actually instinctive. One of our first impulses as dumb little babies is to hold stuff. It's so instinctive, there's actually a name for it.
Yeah,
It's
so put people's dicks in your hands and mouth is what we're trying to say.
I
Because
think
it's totally cool, bro.
You're skipping the
Because
whole
if you're a
thing.
baby, you'd put a dick in your mouth or your hand, right? So you should do it as a grown up, man. Let's all be babies. Let's all be big babies. This guy's a fuck. I hate fucking leftist weird argument. You know, when we're babies, I know. When I was a baby, I used to shit and piss directly into a diaper too. And as much as I'll probably likely have to go back to that at some point, at least for a brief time, I'd like to avoid doing that for my adult life,
Right.
If I could.
palmar grasp reflex. It's a reaction in human babies and many other mammals prompting them to grab an object.
Yeah,
like
because
a
we're trying to get a titty in our mouth, you dumbass.
finger in response to its touch. That's right. Even in a state where our skulls are mushy and we're liable to crap ourselves, we still understand that touch is natural. And it isn't always romantic. You know, but at some point, middle school, non-sexual touch between men gets stigmatized. And a lot of it comes down to the absurd social norms we impose on young men called toxic masculinity.
Toxic masculinity, folks. That's why you don't want to hold your bro's hand.
And no, toxic masculinity is not a new energy drink.
But here's the thing, right? I get some people are just touchy,
Yeah.
and that's fine. But like,
Hispanics are very touchy.
I would tell this guy not to touch me. Yeah, but Hispanic guys, when they touch you, it's still in appropriate areas.
You're
and
right.
For appropriate
It's
amounts of time.
usually-
It's like a shoulder.
It's like
it's
one
like
of
they'll
these-
pull you close on the shoulder.
Hey, yeah.
Face to face
Yeah.
and stuff. Well, you know what I mean? And they'll put their arm around you.
Or
but
when
it's-
they give you a hug, they do the pat.
Yeah, they're not giving you waist in hugs like I'm assuming this guy probably does. You know what I mean?
He probably
hips in, and you're like, ew, get
And
off
you
me.
feel his beard on your face. Hips in.
Before we go any further, let's just point out that toxic masculinity doesn't mean that men are inherently bad or toxic.
It's what idea? Tell me the idea.
Idea that the cultural expectations and restrictions on what constitutes masculinity or a real man can be extremely damaging.
Toxic masculinity, because holding back your emotions requires energy. And while not every man buys into these cultural expectations, almost every man in this country has been affected by them. Or when was the last time you just went up to your boy and you were like, yo, let's hold hands, mother.
If Mike were to say that to me, I would say, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to punch you in the face. If you come for my hand, I'm gonna punch you. And I've known Mike a lot, and if Mike tries to hold my hand, I'm gonna probably hit him.
No, let's be fair, you'd laugh.
Yeah, I'd laugh for first.
But that's because it's different, because he
You're
knows, he's known me long enough to know I'm not hitting on him, and I'm
Right.
not a weirdo fan. If it was a stranger, he'd hit him.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know, I think it's different. Like, he's saying you can just seriously hold your male friend's hand, which
Right.
is weird. Like, it's like if I just grabbed my male friend's hand and looked at him, like, they would laugh. Because they'd be like, all right, you're being a fucking,
You fucking asshole.
He was like, hell yeah, my dude. What's funny is that our reluctance to hold hands is because it's gay or feminine. And that
Yeah. End of video.
assumes that they're
Like, fucking, yeah. Yeah, dude. Like, no, you're right. End of video.
Why do you fags have to change everything?
He's straight.
But no, I meant the left.
Oh, okay.
In general,
Yeah, okay.
general fags. Like, why do you guys have to change everything?
There's something wrong with men being gay or feminine. There's not.
The idea that straight men holding hands is inherently gay reached a fever
Yeah, well, dreads are inherently smelly.
pitch not so long ago during the height of a boy band you might have heard of called One Direction. Two of the band's members, Louis Tomlinson and Harry Styles, were known for their close friendship. They were frequently photographed hugging, holding hands, and even kissing. Fans obsessed over their connection to the point
They
where
were
a
banging
rumor
each other.
Yeah, let them bang.
Like, you know they're gay, right? Stupid bitch.
first started that the two might be in a romantic relationship. The thing is, despite the massive amount of shipping fan fiction that I'm sure was probably written, they were not romantically connected. They both said
No. Here's what happened, though, right? Is that they actually were fucking digging each other out in the bum.
Is that the term?
I don't know.
Is that how I say it in England?
But I know that they were both banging and putting their back into it.
That's okay. That's
But you see, here's the thing, right? When you're in the most successful boy band of a generation, right, and you're raking in cash, the record label goes, "Hey, knock it off. You're straight single boys, and you're available to all the girls." So they were probably told, "Hey, keep your bumming private." And they were like, "Oh, right, mate, cheerio, whatever." Fuck that. They were British, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know,
Why do you think the Jonas Brothers all wore promise rings? They were fucking.
Yeah,
That's Disney told them.
yeah, they made a promise, all right, not to hurt their their
Yeah.
share value.
so many times. The thing is, fans wouldn't let up. They even created a name for this supposedly gay couple.
Faggots.
Larry. Really, that's it? That is so basic. The band has since
Bitch, you're basic.
broken up, but in 2017, Louis Tomlinson confirmed that his friendship with Styles was changed by fans' insistence that their friendly affection made them gay. He told 17 magazine, "It created this atmosphere between the two of us where everyone was looking into everything we did. It made everything a little bit more unapproachable."
Like
Or-
fucking each other.
One of them finally went straight and got a girlfriend, and she was like, "You need to stop fucking hanging out with him. Like you're with me now, and I don't want people saying shit."
And I don't believe I'm gonna say this, but how dare you do that to One Direction? Directioners don't come for me.
Shut up!
Yeah, I hate.
Fucking stop! What? You know who I blame for all this shit? Zoe Deschanel. Every one of these people, they all want to be the quirky Zoe Deschanel. Look how wacky I am. Fucking stop!
And I also hate this, like, manufactured building up of like, oh, look out for those One Direction fans. Like, nobody cares about One Direction anymore.
No.
You guys get to decide who's famous and who's not and what fan bases are, but like, you fucking assholes.
Mary Miller. What do you call six fags walking a straight line? One Direction.
What might seem like an insensitive homophobic joke, that's so gay. Or,
It is gay!
or, you guys are so gay for each other.
That's what I... Okay.
This is the alternate universe, like 3K subs, PewDiePie.
So this is like, and I'm going to use him again because I love picking on him because he's so Chad, and I got to bring him down a couple levels. If Eric Fernandez, right, one of the chattest dudes I know, and Kevin Filipino Shade, one other Chad dude I know, were to walk in holding hands, even joking, the first thing Mike or I would say is, "What are you faggots doing?"
First I would probably laugh. See, again,
Of course you got to laugh first.
I got to get the laugh.
And then,
but if they just stood there, both dead faced, looking at me, I'd be like, "This nigga's gay." What is? I mean, I'm not mad. I just got to process it. Like you can't just.
You can't spring that on me.
You can't just stroll into a party. Everybody's here.
Oh man.
Failure is actually an insidious way of policing masculinity. A study with over 19,000 participants at the University of Indiana showed that men who adhere to hypermasculine norms, such as the objectification of women, self-reliance, and repressing emotional expression, typically suffer from mental health issues. And these include depression and increased suicidal thoughts.
Okay, you know what? That's fine. You could bring that up, and it might even be true. But then when I bring up these are the same people that make videos about trans rights. When I bring up that 50% of people, now it's up to 50% of people who are trans, commit suicide.
Bigot.
But they do.
Bigot.
The UCLA study.
They can choose to live their life the way they want. Bigot.
Oh, well, I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. I didn't realize how it worked.
And that study doesn't even mention the poor guys that are bullied for not being hypermasculine.
Yeah, because they need to fucking man up.
Yeah,
and
that
get
way
hypermasculine, or I will continue to beat them up.
That way the world doesn't fucking crush you.
You know what happens when you work, dude? Well, no, I guess you probably don't.
Him work?
What happens is, like, if you work like with your hands, let's say, your hands develop calluses, or like any other thing, like, you know, if you work out your muscles, it's basically just scar tissue. You gotta, you know, look, no pain, no gain. We have to beat on these little dweebs so that they grow to be calloused and hard, and then they come in and then they shoot up the school one day, and it thins out the herd, and the classroom sizes shrink, and everybody's smarter. You don't understand science, sir.
But you know what it's like, since he's bringing up the animal kingdom. In the animal kingdom, that's why, like, when lions have cubs, the cubs hunt each other on purpose. They play fight, they hit each other, they bite each other. That way, when they're on their own, they could go and kill a fucking gazelle.
Yeah.
That's what you do. You can't just sit there and coddle them, because then they won't know how to fucking hunt.
So let's be clear. Whether you adhere or not, toxic masculinity helps no one and makes us all sad and want to kill ourselves. Call me a radical, but maybe we should get rid of it.
And maybe we should get rid of you.
Wants everybody to grow up to be a chicken nugget scoon.
Fear of holding hands is also pretty exclusively a Western phenomenon.
Samir Khalaf, a sociology professor in Lebanon, told the New York Times back in 2005 that holding hands is the warmest expression of affection between men in Arab culture.
Yeah, Arab culture also believes that you could have sex, many Arab cultures, that you could have sex with underage boys and it's fine.
And girls.
Well, and girls too.
You can have sex with all the kids out there.
All the kids, that's no problem.
willy-nilly.
And I'm sorry that if the religion that had a pedophile as a leader all of a sudden is going to tell me holding hands is cool. Yeah, you know what else is cool? Women having clits. So, you know, let's meet somewhere in the middle. What do you say, Samir?
It's a sign of solidarity and kinship. The same can be said for men in Latin American countries, but often.
Oh, listen, it doesn't matter that they did a dry run of 9/11. They hold hands.
Each other with a hug or a kiss on the cheek. Or in India, where men are often seen walking down the street holding hands.
Yeah, but in India they also shit in the streets. So I mean, you know, I fucking love when these fucking leftists pick and choose things from cultures.
We can all agree, right? This reboot of A Different World is terrible.
Yeah, this fucking Tabanga is. Oh, it's Boy Meets World.
Yeah, though A Different World.
Oh, yeah, I know.
The black one.
I know. Living Single?
Or even in Uganda, where men demonstrating platonic physical affection is normal.
They do not know the way.
Despite being a country with some of the harshest anti-LGBT laws in the African continent. America, land of the free, except not really free for a man to hold another man's hand.
You just finished saying how Africa has the biggest level of LGBT discrimination and then go immediately into shitting on it. No, you are free to hold another man's hand. You can.
In fact, you're encouraged to. In fact, we're going to be forced to within the next 10 years, according to you.
So what are you worried about? Huh? You're gonna come in at fucking gunpoint and make me hold dudes' hands?
It's just this, guys. That's all it is. We're not really asking you to touch wieners here.
But why do I don't want to?
I don't want to hold hands or touch. How's about this? How about I don't give a fuck what you want? Stop asking me to do anything. And in return, I'm going to give you this amazing gift. I'm not going to ask you to do anything. Except maybe stop being on YouTube.
MTV, Mike.
Oh,
Unless you
sorry.
want to.
I didn't mean to insult YouTube.
That really is now an insult to YouTube, isn't it?
Yeah.
It really, I didn't mean to insult YouTube. Oh, man.
Which, of course, is cool. Besides, holding hands feels good. It actually prompts your body to
I
generate.
hate this guy.
Holding hand feels good.
They sound like rapists right now. Do you understand? If I was on a date and you were pushing this hand issue, this is what you'd go, Jesus Christ, right? Isn't this video coming off a bit rapey and like
It
high
is.
pressure? Hold my hand, bigot!
What? I don't want to. Fuck. It's not like I'm asking you to touch dicks.
Dude, but no, could you imagine? That's why I'm saying it sounds rapey, because it's like that's like if I was on a date with a girl, I'm like, hold my hand. It's like I'm asking you to jerk me off or anything. Like, just be like, this. I just met you. Why are you making a video yelling at me?
Look at the cartoon. It's now you have to also hold hands with a minority.
Yeah, it's a cartoon of two gay guys.
Right.
You understand? The universal symbol for gay guys will be two men with hands holding. Like that's just. They have that emoji. Right?
Oxytocin, a neurotransmitter associated with feelings of trust and generosity, aka things that make you happy.
Yeah, you know what else raises oxytocin? Petting a dog.
Yes. Belly rubs.
Belly rubs, dude.
Belly rubs.
Going for a nice walk.
You know what else feels good? Opiates.
Yeah, drugs.
You know, you go down, you talk to the dude, you come back, you eat the pills, and then you're like, oh my God, it's way better than hand.
You know what's like oxytocin? Oxycontin. So
and then a lot of times, if you eat enough pills, you got to go to the hospital, and then it's people you care about come to visit you. And then guess what? While you're getting your stomach pumped, they're in there holding your hand, so you still get it.
Circle of life, Mike.
Boom.
The circle of life.
So if we know touch is good and strict masculine social norms are bad, what should us guys do to change it? Well, here's some stuff. Start paying attention to when people are forcing their own ideas of gender onto you.
What you're doing? What you've been doing for 5 minutes? What you've been doing?
Yeah, don't force.
For 5
Stop
minutes.
forcing things on people, Royce. It's clearly.
You're the one forcing your stupid gay hand-holding thing. I don't want to hold hands. What do I gotta?
You see how he's yelling? How aggressive he's being? It's like he has to force his way onto people by being aggressive.
No,
masculine and projecting, and now he's kicking and screaming, throwing a tantrum. Go ahead, bigot. What'd you have to say?
I was. Oh, are you fucking serious right now? You have been pushing your stupid norms. If I don't call a dude who's in a wig a she, I'm a fucking bigot. I have to memorize more genders than there are fucking Pokemon. But yeah, you're right. I'm the one. I'm the one telling you how to live.
And by the way, it's not even like guy, even man, female. Holding hands is fucking gay, dude. It really is. Like, there is a time and a place for it. Like, I understand if it's Christmas Eve after church and you're walking in the park and looking at Christmas lights on the trees,
Yeah,
you might hold hands. But, like, if you're walking through a mall and you're just trying to go get new shoes because you have a stupid fucking, whatever to go do, fucking some party, and you're like rushing. You're gonna hold my hand. Enough.
Unlike Pokemon, though, when you try to catch all the genders, all you get is HPV. So, I mean, one way or the other.
Reject that. Watch out for things like gendered colors, gendered toys, gendered sports, gendered careers, because all these things do is create very narrow spaces for people to explore and be themselves.
Yeah, I'm going to listen to somebody who has an American Eagle shirt on. Sure, you got it, bud. Why? What if pink is a girl color, blue is a boy color? Fucking get used to it.
Yeah, why are you so conventionally dressed then, sir?
Yeah. Why aren't you wearing a fucking tutu, you faggot?
Where's your pink lipstick?
Yeah, seriously.
In other words, pink is just a color. If you think it looks good on you, go for
I've
it.
worn pink before.
So have I.
Well, you're Hispanic. I figured it
have
just went
to.
without saying. It's like a federal law.
We call it salmon colored.
But, yeah, I've worn a lot of pink in my life. Purple. Look, I used to have jobs where I'd wear so many different suits every day that you start shaking it up with the dress shirts. You have to, or you lose your mind. But nobody's ever like, faggot. However, if I walked in with a pink shirt on and holding a man's hand, people would go, hey, would say your boyfriend? Or
And by the way, here's another opposite thing. If you wear a blue mesh tank top, you look gay. The color doesn't matter. You see, it's all dependent on the fashion too. A salmon colored button up dress shirt is different than a fucking blue mesh tank top.
Hey, this is MTV, and we want to talk to you. When are we going to get rid of this stigma about putting dicks in your mouth?
Hey, this is Matt Pinfield, and I just wanted to say that I like sticking cocks in my mouth.
Even Kurt Loder's got to be turning in his grave. I'm assuming he's dead.
Is Kurt Loder dead? Kurt Loder
Somebody
is
look
dead.
up if Kurt Loder's dead.
I know Kennedy's on Fox News now, and she was another MTV VJ or.
Is Kurt Loder dead? Hey, Jamie.
Hey, wow.
Somebody let me know if Kurt Loder's dead. I'm assuming yes.
Is Kurt Loder dead, dude?
Important if you're a parent. But if all of this sounds like a lot of work, there is one little thing you could do. The smallest.
Kill yourself.
There's one thing you could do. I'm not going to say it.
List of gestures.
I've already been
Find
spending
another
on my
guy
account.
and hold his hand.
Whoa! What? Again, you were saying earlier that he's being rapey, but seriously, watch.
One little thing you could do. The smallest of gestures.
Find another guy and hold his hand.
What if I made a video saying women need to have their hands held? Find a random woman and hold her hand.
It'll probably be weird at first, okay? But I promise, if you're attracted to women, holding another dude's hand is not going to change that. Now,
I have a feeling it's changing for you a couple times.
Dude, what is this weird? Like, you're the one who's obsessed here, dude, not me. You're free, hold your hands with whatever guy friends you want, and I'm free to giggle at you when I see it.
after you get over breaking a social taboo, it'll actually feel nice. It might even make you healthier.
Ghost House just pointed out, and I did do that. Remember, I did that with the commercial with the people moving into the neighborhood, and I bleeped it out, and it sounded like N-words.
Yes.
I have to get this now and bleep out hand.
And
find a guy and hold his bleep, yeah.
And then
blur his mouth.
And not even blur his mouth, but you need to blur the two hands just so it looks like two dicks. If you do just the blurring thing, that's all you got to do.
Okay, but I promise, if you're attracted to women, holding another dude's hand is not going to change that. And after you get over breaking a social taboo, it'll actually feel nice. It might even make you healthier. And if that's too much, I get it. You might want to build up to it, all right? Maybe start out with one of those bro dude arm around the shoulder things, Maybe try
Those are fine.
Why are you so obsessed
He's
with touching
obsessed.
men? I could never do a 6-minute diatribe
about touching dudes
or about anything that didn't truly, really eat away at me.
Well, this eats away at him.
You know what I mean? Like this is another one of those issues where you go, I want trans that, and I'd be like, all right, fine, hey, I don't care, just leave me alone. But like, you are the one making a 6-minute video about this.
Giving your bro a hug without having to slap the feminine energy out of him so hard that you leave marks on his back. Maybe even just give a fist pound if you're a starter and just hold it there for a minute. Let your knuckles really absorb each other's oxygen.
Dude!
This guy really, and the thing is too, I really don't think he's gay. I think he's a classic case of so much soy that just being around women, you're like, I'll just do whatever you say. I'll be a puppet for whatever. What are we doing today? Guys holding hands? I could write funny jokes about that, ladies.
A soy boy beta cuck?
Yeah, soy boy beta cuck.
Oxytocin. Whatever you got to do, all right?
What's this guy's name?
Let's find out.
We got to find out this guy. What's his name? Because he's got to be
Kenny DeForest. He's on Twitter. You want his Twitter?
Oh yeah, I'm already looking. Ooh, he's stand-up comic too, but he's really good.
Whoa, he's a stand-up, really?
He's a stand. That's why I was saying I could tell he was because I could tell he was doing his funny riffs.
Is this what stand-ups do
Yes.
now?
Yeah, that's why I was saying he was a comedian. That's why I referenced it earlier. I just guessed he was a comedian because that's what they are now. Dude, they're all these.
Oh, he was on Seth Meyers?
Yeah, they're all the same, dude. They're coming off an assembly line now. This is what a comedian looks like now. This is what a comedian sounds like now. According to, the Jews.
Maybe
being fair, that's who's doing it.
I'm just going through his Twitter here. I'm an empath, which means I feel everything, including titties. Let me feel them titties.
That's not very cool.
That's not
very.
That doesn't go in line.
This is the Me Too movement, bro. Can we get him?
You can't say that.
Can we get him ruined?
He can't say that.
Can we get him ruined? I want everyone to comment on that MTV video about why would you fucking work with a guy who pushes those ideas? He promotes violence against women. Somebody go on YouTube, hear me out on this. Screenshot his tweets. Get as many tweets as you can about him jumping on titties and grabbing titties and asses. Like all them kind of send nudes. Look for stuff like him saying send nudes. Get all of that stuff compiled in screenshots for me. And then I want to start bombarding MTV. Ask MTV, why do they work with a man who provokes sexual violence against women in this current era? How dare they?
That would be wrong.
Let's keep fucking with Viacom. I guess we're just Viacom's worst enemy.
We are. Fuck them.
Please, somebody start putting together a file on Kenny DeForest, all of his misogynistic tweets, and now we're going to take on MTV. Why? Because fuck them, that's why. If you're going to subvert our culture, we're going to subvert you back.
And guys, while you do that, when you're on the internet and you want to do that, I would recommend using a VPN. What's a VPN, Mike? It's a virtual private network. And we're lucky to be friends with ProXPN. tinyurl.com/ROTCXPN. That's the best way to get on the internet and to go on there and go into chat rooms and maybe, do some subversion back without ruining your life or your IP. Yes, I listened to Sean Hannity today. That's why I went into it. Is Royce doing a live read? Is he doing a story? Who knows?
Oh, virtual private network.
What did you think it meant?
Very prudent.
Don't tell you! We'll be right back! Revenge of the Sis!
The most exciting 2 hours of television is back with an all-new Revenge of the Sis. As Royce and Mersch continue to track an international deep state pedophile ring, their journey to the nation's capital is put on hold as Orlando's best police cops receive a cryptic message from an old colleague.
It's a message from my old partner. He needs to see us in Los Angeles right now. Says it's related to our case.
Do you trust him?
As much as I trust you, partner.
What's to know then? A detour from their original investigation finds these no-nonsense detectives in the middle of Hollywood.
Thanks for meeting me. We can't talk long. They're probably following me.
Who's following you?
The Podesta brothers. They've got eyes everywhere, Lopez.
Now trapped between deep state globalists and the Hollywood elite, Lopez and Mersch are on the case. They're no longer avenging Orlando. They're saving America. And this week, they're taking on Pedowood.
I've been working this case. This Dan Schneider guy, producer at Nickelodeon, he's into kids. Or feet. Or kids' feet.
Yeah, the iCarly guy.
How do you know all this?
Thanks for meeting me.
No problem, Miss Bynes.
This is Amanda Bynes? Jesus, she looks terrible.
Dude, she can hear you.
Watch this week as the web grows bigger, the case becomes more complex, and more older model cars get wrecked and plenty of nameless extras get shot. This week on an all-new Revenge of the Sis, followed by Nazi Lawyer. USA, hotels don't have Netflix.
For this performance in Delaware.
To make your shopping day a little easier.
Mervyn's Dollar Day sale is going on right now, and that means great buys on clothes for kids. All this week, you can save on boys' clothes by Campus Le Tigre. Short-sleeve Le Tigre knits are the shirts all the boys will be wearing back to school.
Do you like pranks, guns, and jokes about retarded people? Well, so do we, but odds are your liberal snowflake friend doesn't. How would you like an easy, cost-effective way of screwing with that friend anonymously without losing your Twitter account? Guns for Tards is the perfect way to trigger SJW anonymously through the mail. For a low fee, your target will receive a beautifully designed professional mailer from our fictional Guns for Tards charity containing a thank you letter for their donation. They'll be led to believe that money was donated in their name to a charity that advocates Second Amendment rights for the mentally handicapped people in their area. For a few extra bucks, they will receive pictures and a detailed profile of a retarded person who they helped harm. It's all fun and games, well, except for that idiot who gets this in their mailbox and freaks out. Messing with someone through the mail is effective. Most people do it trolling over the internet, but regular mail is way more invasive. Whether it's a boss, an ex, or a liberal professor you don't like, this is the perfect way to screw with someone anonymously for the cost of a cup of coffee. Well, a cup of coffee in Manhattan, in a fancy coffee shop. Check out www.gunsfortards.com and select a package today. Use promo code MERSH for 10% off.
Ladies and gentlemen, we can rebuild him. We have the technology. We can make him better than he was before. Better, stronger, faster. A new night, a new time. The Sully Show returns to More Like Radio, Tuesdays, 7:30 p.m. Eastern before Dutch and Royce. Tuesday nights will never be the same.
I am the changing of the guard at Buckingham Palace. I am a thatched roof cottage in Wales. I am the best of Great Britain. I am British Caledonian Airways.
From Time Life Music comes a one-of-a-kind Rat Pack collection, their most bigoted songs. All your favorite once acceptable hits like Drunk Old Injun.
The drunk old Injun squatting in his teepee, fire water keeping him warm.
Jewish Nose.
She's got a big, beautiful Jewish nose, and it's there 2 minutes early wherever she goes.
Dean Martin singing Chinaman's Chants.
And Mr. Chinaman say in his Chinaman way, a ding-a-ling, a ching-a-chong, a ching-a-chong too.
Pew Stinky Frenchman.
Paris is lovely and Nice sure is nice, and Marseille is charming with champagne on ice. But you stinky Frenchmen haven't a clue. Pew stinky Frenchmen, frog you.
Hey there, Fruity.
Hey there, Fruity, you can do my hair. Hey there, Fruity, don't touch me down there. Hey there, Fruity, again I don't approve.
And many more.
Second hour, Revenge of the Sis on a Friday show.
Stop yelling.
I'll do ASMR. I'll do ASMR the rest of the show.
Just anytime. By the way, feel free to do that anytime somebody's projecting the right level of energy, like if they're hosting a gig.
That's cool, but why are you yelling, though?
I've done that at comedy shows where the host does like a big, like, give it up for me. You get on stage and you're like, stop yelling.
One of the funniest things,
Calm down.
God, you reminded me of that. So in this house, it happens all the time. We do it at each other all the time. But the funniest time it ever happened was way back early in the O&A days when Anthony was still building his studio in his house. We were invited over to do his compound show. We were up in New York, right? And Anthony walked in and he goes, hey, Anthony Cumia, we're at his house. And he's like, hey, man, what's up? Hey, you guys good? And my wife's there. And, hey, man, what's up? Blah, blah, blah. Help yourselves to anything in the fridge, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then Marie goes, okay, that's fine, but stop yelling. Straight face. I'd never met him before. And he was like, and she let it sit.
That's pretty
And then
funny.
she goes, I'm fucking with you. And he was like, oh, it was very funny.
That was good.
Anyway. It's Friday. We don't need to do fucking politics, right? We don't need to do politics today. We don't need no education. Let's all right, here we go. So this video, let me explain what's happening in this video. It's a Target parking lot. Okay,
so it's classy.
Classy Target.
It's classy
parking lot.
fair.
Target parking lot. And this black woman with her 2 kids is there, and she's in a Camaro, and this white, maybe Hispanic woman is there with her husband, and apparently the car on the left dinged the door on the car on the right. Opening the door dinged it. The people on the car on the right, the Hispanic woman with the white husband is what it sounds like. All he said was, "Well, let's just trade insurance information. If I can't, that's just what you do when you hit someone's car."
The Hispanics have the red sports car.
The Hispanics have this.
Imagine my shock.
No. The Hispanics have this car. The black woman has a red sports car.
Okay. Well.
Okay. Yeah. So, and the black woman is there with her 2 kids, and the black woman is the ones with the Camaro who hit her door. All right. And this is what happened.
You see? Yes. You see how people are? You see how people are? Yeah. I just got my car, and they talking about you hit their car.
So she's saying one of their kids opened the door and hit their car.
No, I don't. I came out of the store. I guess her son hit our car with the door, and my husband pointed it out to her, and now she's like yelling at us.
Why are you calling the police about this? Oh, because they won't give them insurance.
The car is new. It doesn't have any tags. And she won't give her the insurance. In the video description, which I read already, they said we would have normally just taken the plate down and left, but it didn't have a plate.
That makes that provides way more context.
That's exactly what I said, and the description says it. It's a brand new car.
In fact, that's a shitty situation to be in. You're gonna call the cops and go, "Look, I'm gonna sound like a fucking asshole here."
Here she comes.
Well, I need to go to the store. She doesn't want to exchange information.
They're lying. They're lying. They're lying. They're lying. Please send the officer immediately.
They're both on the phone with the cops?
Please
No, she's calling somebody else, I think.
send the officer immediately. These people are some money-hungry, poor people. That's what they are. Money-hungry, poor
Money hungry.
poor people trying to get a come-up. Trying to get a come-up off a 6-year-old little boy. Trying to get a come-up for a little ass.
And apparently, I also read in the video, this woman was the witness. The one in this car.
Boy. No,
So
so now you're
Right.
So now you're really looking like a crazy black lady.
Correct.
Wait, what'd you say? Okay, so you need to mind your business because you don't know what's going on here. You know what? Really? Yeah, really.
Just hiss at her?
Yeah, she hissed at her.
Yeah, really. All of
Park.
it. All of it. Really, hurry up. Hurry up and tell them to send somebody out here. Please send somebody out here. They're accusing an 8-year-old boy of hitting a car. Please send somebody out here. Please send somebody out here immediately, please. Please send somebody out here immediately, please. Please. Please send somebody out here.
So the husband's trying to block her because she's like screaming at the wife. Now, the people on the left, the people that are calling the police, they have a 1-year-old in the back seat.
Immediately, please. Please send somebody out here immediately, please. Stupid bitch. This is the stupidest shit I've ever seen in my motherfucking life. How the fuck is this car is 4 or 5 inches away from that car?
See, the thing is, though, when it's, and this is the thing, I know this, when it's a 2-door sports car, Camaros and Corvettes have this problem. They have very long doors.
Very long doors. I owned a Camaro, and it's...
My dad did, too. They're ridiculous.
Yeah. They always hit curbs.
And
Curbs of the world. No matter how far, bang, and you're like, I'm parked 3 blocks away from a curb.
Yes.
And it still hits the curb. But also, she's not very good with measurements.
No, it's not 4 inches.
That car is clearly much farther away
Much
from the
further.
car than
Yes.
4 inches.
Yes.
I love when people try to do inches and feet, and they're not good at it.
Oh, this gets better,
It's
though.
like 4 inches away from your car. That's about a good foot away from your car. It's still going to hit the car. It's a Camaro.
There's a turn coming in this video, and she turns on her kids.
You have a 2-door.
Heel turn?
She turns on her. She turns on her own kids. Yeah.
I want to see this.
Yes.
You see that? You see that? You see how white people do? This faggot ass motherfucker saying you
They're
hit the
not
motherfucker.
white. They clearly were.
One of them's Hispanic.
The
for
woman
sure.
was clearly
The man
that way.
might not be.
Core. You. I don't know. You.
Okay, hold on. Now she's yelling at the kids here.
White people do. This faggot ass motherfucker saying you hit the motherfucking core. You.
Core.
You. Yeah, because you said that he hit the car. You said that he hit the car. You said that he hit the car, didn't you? You said he hit the car, didn't you? You did. You did. So get on the phone and tell him that you said that he hit the car.
Black women are fucking.
Yell so much.
Why am I yelling so much? Because you're a liar, and before you got on this camera, you was yelling at me in my face. That's why. That's why my tone of voice is elevated, and you're accusing an 8-year-old of something that he didn't do. That's why my voice is elevated.
And now she knocked the phone out of his hand.
Oh, black women are. Like I really sometimes I have a real hard time sometimes deciding who I hate more, black women or white women, because white women are very evil, but in a very subversive and more.
The can I ask for your manager kind of way? Yeah.
Yes, and in a very effective and insidious sort of way.
Passive aggressive.
Yes, and they actually get more done that way, and I hate them for that. But black women, man, I hate them too because they just out. And you're like, I can't. Because, like, if a black guy out, you can kind of tase him or call the cops, beat him up with a stick. But when a woman does it, now suddenly it's like there's layers to the situation. You're like, well, I can't just shoot a taser into her fucking neck. She's a woman.
See, the black Target customer.
But it's just weird. It's like, oh, I hate black women are the worst.
My voice is elevated. Accountable for what? I didn't hit your car. Look how many inches it is. Be real. Be realistic about this. Oh, look at this car.
Now she's banging on the car.
That's not
great, right?
That doesn't look good. Because even if you don't do anything to that part of the car,
You're the one acting.
You're now the asshole.
Yep.
Look at this car. Look at this car.
Did she just leave that dent there?
No, the dent was there before.
Okay. I was going to say, there's nobody there. Because that was the fender. I was like, there's no way you're that powerful. Jesus.
Yeah.
Look at this car. Look at this car. Look at this car.
Okay, so now the kids. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes.
Even we shut up. He's one. There's no kids in here. There's no kids in here. There's no kids in here. Stop lying. These are the only kids over here.
You know who I really feel shitty for these kids, man. I really feel shitty
Oh
for
yeah,
these kids.
they don't have a chance. They now don't have a chance. If this is the mother, they don't have a chance.
Why? Where's the 1-year-old? Put her on.
So here's what starts happening in the background. So you know the younger one, the girl, the little girl, starts to kind of freak out because her mom's yelling. You'll see. I'm explaining this for a reason.
Where's the 1-year-old? Where's the 1-year-old? Stop lying. Where's the 1-year-old little boy? There's nobody back there. Where's the 1-year-old?
Why would they lie? They're calling the cops.
Yeah, you idiots. It's so stupid.
I got a 1-year-old child in my car. Do you know what's going to happen when the cops go? Is the 1-year-old child secured and the other children, are they secured
I don't have a
right
kid.
now? They're going to first thing they're going to. No, I don't have a kid. Who the fuck said they had a 1-year-old kid?
Come over here. Get closer. Get closer.
Now she's yelling at other people. Tell them to come over. Other customers.
What's really going on? Get closer. What you recording for? What you recording for?
Because you're a
So y'all
fucking
can fuck
psychopath.
You fucking crazy.
Because you're a psychopath who's punched my car. You've been around my kids. You're acting like a sociopath in front of your kids. I'm going to roll tape just in case. Plus, he's the only guy there. I'd be rolling tape too. Trust me, if you're the only man there, you run a tape because these bitches will sell. He raped me while the cops were on their way. Like,
You know
what?
the other problem is that she's still wearing bras, the bras she wore before she had kids, and her boobs are bigger. Look, so now you have like the weird
floppy
the indent,
pushing
the
it.
indent of the bra.
Record your back seat. Record your back
there's
seat.
a child back there.
Record your back seat.
Oh, there's a child back there.
Record your back seat.
I don't need to. I know it's there.
Yeah.
I don't need to. I know my child's there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why would it matter?
Yeah. Little do you know, Target got excellent cameras, so they are going to come outside and review that tape.
You know what's a more excellent camera? The one the guy's using right now, like to film you.
Go get him.
Yeah, you go get him.
or the camera he's using that you punched his car multiple times. Because now that's the core problem.
Trying to fucking get some money off nothing. You go get him.
Sweetheart, you're driving. You got. Look, I understand that you're very excited about your 2009 Camaro that you bought at CarMax because you saw the.
It was a CarMax car.
You saw the CarMax thing, so I'm sure you're super excited, and I'm sure you were even really excited because you talked them into knocking a few hundred off the sticker price because that tint's probably illegal where you live, and the car dealership was like, oh. So you probably felt like this was a great success in your life. Your 2009 Camaro from CarMax. Relax. Stop putting on airs like these people next to you are complete and utter trash compared to you. You had to buy a car at CarMax, which tells me your credit is worse than non-existent. So enough of you.
Stop hugging him.
So he was hugging his little sister, and she walked up to her kids and said, "Stop hugging him."
Stop hugging him. Fucking stupid fucking faggot saying I hit his car.
Now she's yelling at her kids.
Where did you hit this man's car at? Where did you hit his car?
I never hit his
Where did you hit this man's car? I don't know this man. I ain't never seen this man a day in my life. I ain't never seen this motherfucking man. Never.
I think she threw something.
I ain't never seen this man. And he's saying you hit the car.
She just hit me.
You was a fucking I just hit him. This dude is fucking crazy. This dude is crazy. This mother, I just hit you.
Yeah, this dude's nuts. By the way, I do have to say, like, one takeaway. If you guys watch this video, one thing I want you to take away from it is how unhinged and crazy this dude is holding the camera. He's a madman.
Mom, the door landed
There we go.
here.
I just hit you.
There it is.
Oh no.
The kid admitted to it on camera. He goes, the door hit right here. And you can see the red paint, by the way.
The door landed right here.
You can see the red paint on the door.
No, but that's not. That could be from anything.
Oh, fuck.
I just hit you. I just hit you. Accusing a fucking 7-year-old little boy of hitting your old raggedy dented ass.
I feel like he's going, hey, Mom, I just,
Mom, I did it.
So, I get what you're saying, but I have a. Okay, cool. You just go ahead.
Okay,
Keep
Mom?
going.
Okay, Mom. Sorry, Mom.
That's crazy. Tell the motherfucking police to hurry up and come.
This is a good use of the police's time, by the way.
Fucking trying to make a claim. Cheap, funky, fucking broke bitch. My car's motherfucking 4 or 5 inches off.
Again, she doesn't understand.
It's at least a foot.
That poor kid.
No, she had
That poor kid. Those poor kids.
recording though. Always
Huh?
I want to watch this lady get arrested. She doesn't get arrested. That would have been dope.
fucking with me. Always. It's always somebody bothering me. Always somebody bothering. Get your kid out the car.
So now she's hitting the window. The guy's window.
Where's the kids? Where's the don't put your hands on me. He's putting his hands on me.
He's trying to stop her from hitting the window.
Oh, this woman.
Now
man.
check this out.
He's putting his hands on me. Get him away from me. Get your fucking hands off me. Y'all just seen him push me, right? Y'all just seen him push me. Get your fucking, give me my shoe. Thank you. Thank you.
exhausting.
Thank you.
This is
Fucking
exhausting. This is exhausting.
Give me my shoe.
Where's the kid? Get out the car. Where's the kid? What's going on? Where's the kid? Where's the kid? Fucking liars. Some motherfucking liars. Hurry up and call your cousins. Get your people here.
You know, Soy Bear in the chat has a really great question. Why can't we punch women?
I never said you couldn't.
But it always looks bad.
I
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right. It's the bad
If it
thing.
weren't for optics, I'd punch women probably at least once a year.
Once a year? That's
more
not bad.
often than men. You can talk shit out with men. You can talk men down. You can negotiate. You can. You can compromise.
can't negotiate with women.
You can compromise with other men. But women, I just feel like once a year you should get one freebie. Whack! Sit the fuck down. Doesn't even have to be a punch. Open hand, I'm cool with. Oh, I can make the same point with an open hand.
Hurry up and get your people here. fucking straight.
And that's how the video ends. So I read the comments, and the guy even said, look, this is pretty anticlimactic, but people have been asking me what happened after the video. He goes, honestly, the cop just came, and when the cop showed up, she did give the insurance information, and I got the insurance information and left, and the insurance paid for it. That's it. That's all that happened. Nobody got arrested or anything.
She should have been, though.
Oh, no, I agree. I agree.
I would have fucking showed the cops that tape. I'm like, I want this bitch locked up right in front of the kids. It's going to happen anyway.
I promised you and the listeners that we were going to finish this
Yes,
video today.
sir.
I promised you. I promised, and I'm a man of my word. These are public access prank calls. So we left off, by the way, previously on public access prank calls. This is a show where this guy was trying to talk about Harley Fest. Which is Harleys in general.
They just going in hard on these kids, man. It's really funny.
All right.
Him telling the mom she can go fuck herself
Was
is
fucking
great.
a man. That lady before, she go fuck herself.
All right, we're talking.
Oh. Man, that's what, okay, so this is the new guy. This is another Islam show.
About should Mr. Clinton resign after his inappropriate sex act? Should he resign or should he stay in office? So let me talk live. You on there? You think Mr. Clinton should resign or remain in office?
This is Islamic Talk Live.
Well, I don't know if Clinton can be trusted anymore.
Well, he hasn't changed.
Pardon
The
me?
country's still in good shape. So what do you mean can trust it?
I don't know.
Did
I
you
mean-
trust President Clinton?
Pardon me?
Pardon me. Did you trust John F. Kennedy? That's all he did, man.
Well,
Nobody said nothing.
yeah, but at least he was.
At least what?
At least he was with some better-looking ladies.
Oh, well, now that's to personal choice how they look. I'll grant you some of that.
Of course, the black guys.
He had women better looking than Monica Lewinsky, but
Yeah, I mean Marilyn Monroe. Come on.
yeah, Marilyn Monroe, she was
Only a black guy can't see the difference between Marilyn Monroe and Monica Lewinsky.
No, of course not.
It's the same credit score.
Star, right?
I just pray to God that he at least fucked her in the ass.
All right, that was beautifully done.
Islamic Talk Live, you on there?
This whole Clinton thing never would have happened if women were not such little tramps, those little cocksuckers.
Don't
They like
call me. Islamic Talk Live, you on there?
Yeah, I think Clinton should stay in office and
What a terrible fake voice.
Do?
he should just keep on fucking away.
Okay.
Danny Sink goes, I miss Bernie Mac.
Islamic Talk Live, you on there?
Clinton, his balls are
He
big.
actually looks like the mayor from RoboCop.
He does. Oh, he does. Taking money from a little kid with a briefcase gun.
No, but let LeVar Burton finish his point.
Okay, you're right.
Okay, lad is
I like your shirt. It's very fashion.
We're getting a lot of sick people that are calling. No reason. They're obsessed with sex. So, Mr. Clinton, they said, come out and tell us the truth. If he had told them the truth in January, they'd have still been sick. So he told them the truth, they still sick. I wouldn't have told them nothing. I would tell them, go jump in the lake. Hey, ask me about my sex life. And I would tell you to jump in the lake. Islamic Talk Live, you on there?
Come on, everybody, leave Clinton alone. He's a good guy. I mean,
Well, I don't know nothing against him.
oh, geez, I mean, this is his private life.
Right. Everybody should have a right to the privacy in their own bedroom.
Exactly. Everyone's got skeletons in their closet.
That's right.
Nobody's perfect.
The Bible said all of us come up short, so none of us can judge by our standard. We can judge by the way God said judge.
I agree, bro.
Thank you. God bless you for
I
telling the
hope
truth.
he sprayed his cum all over.
Oh,
Clinton is nothing but a little whore. He fucks all the
Every line. It's every line.
Yeah, this is some, again, a lot of effort went into this back then to do this.
Islamic Talk Live, you on there?
I think it's all right with Clinton and everything. He should stay in office, and I think it's
the same
okay
guy
with
over and over again.
I've been
Well, where maybe I may not approve of anything that is wrong. The Holy Quran said, enjoin all that is good and forbid all that is bad. But I'm talking about these people, they're not clean enough to judge him. He probably the best out there.
I mean, what he did, it's all it's all in the past.
And we wouldn't have known nothing about it if this girl hadn't been wired up. You wire up anybody and go in their bedroom, you're going to get something. And we don't want to know about it.
Yeah, exactly.
So we cannot forgive you for bringing out information that we don't want.
It's okay.
That's not appropriate. Neither do we approve of it.
It's all right that he did that because I've been fucking Hillary.
Oh, he's quick to the draw,
Man, you
too.
some sick people. And you think they would judge Mr. Clinton? The Republican cronies are the sickest, meanest people in the world today.
This man,
Amen.
Don Lemon's father. Jerry Lemon.
Very disappointed
Yeah,
father.
not happy father.
To judge another man for his private life. I don't care about your private life, nor do I want to know. Islamic Talk Live, you on there?
Yeah, Clinton should get out of office and just get his cocks up.
The worst voices. Like,
I know.
They're so funny. They're Carlos Navarro voices.
You know, these people who is hating Mr. Clinton are really somebody who is really sick. Anybody who would hate a person without a cause is the meanest person on this planet.
Meaniest,
Believe it or
dude. He's not mincing
there is
words.
a God. You see, this is my subject. Condom is being given to our
condoms
children.
If LeVar Burton had a retarded brother, this would be him.
Omar Burton.
Condom is being given to our children.
Our children.
And they said that will prevent them from disease and pregnancy.
Talking
But I'm
about
saying
condoms.
It only motivates them to have sex. We'll see what this person
This guy's
wants.
based.
Islamic Talk Live, you on the air?
Hey,
Yeah.
you're talking about condoms, huh?
Oh, yes.
I hate condoms. I'll tell you that. I used them a couple of times, but so I just don't like them because it's not right. Usually what I do is I just like to pull out and shoot my load on their tits and
this man is a fucking national treasure.
Don't be so silly, man.
I'm just telling
Look,
you
you don't have to be.
condoms.
Look, you don't have to be that sick. I'm not talking about condom for your pleasure.
I'm not talking about condoms for your pleasure.
I'm talking about condom is the reason they offer these condoms to our children so that they don't catch disease, gonorrhea, AIDS, and what they think, and get girls pregnant. But like you said, you're telling the truth, even though you wants to get nasty. Can you stay clean?
I'm a nasty.
No. See, did you have a parent?
The what?
Did you have a mother?
Yeah.
Well, was you raised by animals or human beings? I have to ask you that because you started off acting like an animal.
I think you're crazy.
Islamic Talk Live, you on there?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing fine. How about yourself?
I'm doing pretty good. Hey,
Are you a heckler?
no, on your shirt there, you missed a button.
He missed a button on his shirt.
Okay, let me button it up.
Hey, no.
Thank you. Hey, you okay? Go ahead.
Um.
Now, can you stay like that?
Oh, sure. Hey, it looks a lot better.
Okay, thank you.
All off and show us your nipples.
There's no reason that people have to get on the air and prove that they are the most sickest person in the world. Right?
Now,
He's making noises.
he's doing the Roger Mia from American Dad. I swear to God, I believe that Seth MacFarlane saw that. That's the exact same noise.
Let me hear it.
Here, I'm pulling
No
it up. Hold on.
reason that people have to get on the air and prove that they are the most sickest person in the world. Right? All right, thank you for calling.
This is what it sounds like.
Self. I told you. Solo!
Spittle.
Things should be getting solo! Passengers aboard.
That is very funny. That is very weird coincidence.
This guy's my hero, by the way.
All right, thank you for calling. Let me talk live. You on there?
Someone said Howard Dean. No, it couldn't be Howard Dean's screen because this is before Howard Dean
This
even
is
ran.
pre-Howard
This
Dean.
is pre-Howard Dean. They're talking about.
What if this is Howard Dean?
We're seeing the
This is what he used to do in his spare time.
I think that all kids should get condoms because if I would have got condoms when I was like a year ago, then I wouldn't have a kid.
There's nothing wrong
I'm
with
13 years old and I have a kid.
You was how old?
13. Now I'm.
Wait.
I was 13 and now I have a kid.
It happens.
He's doing the worst kid voice.
I know.
Hi,
how you doing, sir?
Talk. Can you state a number for a minute?
Okay.
Okay, don't go crazy on me now.
Okay.
Because I'm going to just cut you off. So, but if you want to talk, I'm going to keep you on.
Okay.
I want to talk with you. Now, you started having sex at 13.
11.
You barely reached puberty.
I didn't have any pubes yet.
He's treading lightly.
Yeah.
You notice that?
Yeah.
Then you were just playing with sex.
Yeah.
Because they should have not allowed you to be around girls.
Oh.
You're dangerous around girls. You can mess their body
Oh,
up.
I never hit him.
No. Look, the girl is not mature, nor was you.
Oh,
And-
she was 17.
She was 17.
Yeah.
And you was big enough to have her?
He's fascinated.
They say I got a big one.
They
Well,
say
you
he's
see,
here.
when I was in service, it's true that most white boys had a small one.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, very small.
What? Ooh, so you were looking at the white man's
Oh, well, I was...
He turned that around on him very quickly.
This guy's pretty quick.
In the shower, taking a shower with them, you know.
Oh, so you're looking at their wiener.
So it didn't look like they had nothing to do nothing with.
Oh, yeah? What about the black guys?
Well, because, see, black guy wasn't having sex at no 13 then.
What does that have to do about the size of their wiener?
Well... It has a lot to do
No, I
with
heard
it.
they're big.
It's immature.
I heard they're big.
Well, you don't know, do you?
No, I want to see one.
Okay.
Show me yours.
Well, you just keep going in Puppet's bathroom and just every time you see a black guy go in the bathroom, go stick your head there and look.
Do you have any bathrooms?
Why would you encourage
a 13-year-old kid?
A 13-year-old child to try to sneak peeks at a stranger's penis against their will?
That little boy was Cory Booker.
Corey Haim.
Corey Haim.
Oh, shit, sorry.
You see, all of them called in with having sex at 11, 12 years old. They had not even reached puberty.
Puberty?
They was wore out with sex.
He sounds like one of those
And now
magical
they-
Negroes. Like Bagger Vance.
Don't
I'll say you're going to get only one, sir.
Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay.
to do with it now when they're grown, old enough. They just talk with their...
I see an elephant fly.
They have sex with their mouth. And you're not supposed to have sex with your mouth. Your mouth was made to eat and talk.
Well, and, you know.
Is Let Me Talk Live, you on there?
I'm watching the show with my children, and I don't appreciate all these people calling up, talking about this and that, and suck this, and,
I know what you're saying.
my kids, I don't want them talking that language.
It's the
That's
worst
crazy.
black accent I've ever. He's so bad at voices.
He's not good.
Which actually makes it better. If you were good at voices, this wouldn't be as good. But the fact that it's him every time, man, I don't like this shit. Like, this is just you again.
And it's good that you are there, and you are so right. So when you hear people that are sick, you should point that out to your kids. Say, now, you hear those grown people? They wasn't real, right?
Those people are disgusting. And
and God gonna wipe them off the face of the earth. That's what
He certainly is.
Roman, the first and second chapter. He said, when they knew better, for 200 years, this country had moral. They would not allow a woman to walk out in the streets without some clothes on. She couldn't even go to church without a hat on her head. I wonder if any women out there remember that.
Can my son talk to you?
Yes.
Based and red pilled.
Okay, let me talk to your son.
Hold on a minute.
He's gonna talk to his son.
Okay.
Come here.
I hope he stays decent. Hope his son
Hello?
is decent. Hello?
Hi.
Hi? Hello?
Am I on TV?
Where you talking? What's your name?
Jerome?
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 How old are you?
10?
10? Do you believe 10 years old children should be given condoms?
What's a condor?
Keep turning this around.
It's just, he doesn't know what to do.
Great.
I'm glad you don't know. You don't need to know. Okay. Okay, nice talking to you, okay?
Fuck you!
Okay,
These guys are
figured
so
you wouldn't
mad.
last long. Just let me talk live, you there.
I believe the children are.
Let me talk live, you there.
Teach them well.
Oh, that was brilliant! That was brilliant! Wow! This guy is amazing!
That's beautiful.
The other line. The other line.
Very next line.
Okay. Well, for the last 30 years,
He's just like, I'm
this
not going to the
country
phone
has
again.
produced a very sick society. And Christian people, you do need to come out and look at your production. It's Let Me Talk Live, you on there.
Show them all the beauty they
Yes! Yes!
I hope you get
This
through the whole
is
song.
Great!
It's Let Me Talk Live, you on there.
They possess it.
By the way, people are asking who made these tapes. There's this channel on YouTube called Prank Access that I found, and they even say they're not the ones that made it. They just found these videos that were put up there, and over time people lost who did it, so they just go by the alias. Like this guy's known as Filth Lover.
Okay. Okay, so let me talk live, you on the air. Keep your language clean if you can. I know it's hard if you wasn't raised right.
Man, I keep my language clean, you know what I'm saying?
Black guy.
So, I'm 17 years old. I'm in high school right now.
Mm-hmm. What's the name of your high school?
Washington.
Washington High?
Yeah.
Is that a good school?
I like it. I got a lot of homies there. We be kicking it and stuff.
You got a lot of what?
Yeah, there's a lot of fly hoes there, too. You know what I'm saying? But,
This guy's so
so they give out condoms, right? And, I'll be like, oh, hey, now I don't have to pay, I don't have to pay for them, so maybe I might use them.
Well, they should.
Because they come in free, so that means, hey, sex is free, right?
That's a waste of taxpayers' money.
This guy.
Don't
Hey,
you
man.
think so?
Anytime I can get something for free, I take it,
Well, something free can be ace,
Well, no, you got to pay for that, you know what I'm saying? But,
Well, having sex, 20 children a day are born with AIDS. Okay.
20 children.
Okay, you're my last call. I want to thank everybody for calling in, tuning in Sunday and
We
Monday.
got a new one. We got fresh blood.
Yeah, you got any shout outs you want to get anybody?
What are you guys talking about, man?
Okay, sorry. Okay,
This guy's
so
wearing a blue dress coat, a navy blue dress jacket with no shirt underneath.
So
with no shirt, I want to stress, a black guy with no shirt on, but a blue suit jacket and a gold chain on, and a woman.
would you leave young Slick Rick alone? We'll get to it.
He does have
a young Slick
that's
Rick.
what it is.
This is Milwaukee.
Carla, you on the air?
Hello?
Hi.
What'd you say? I'm what?
You're on the air. You're live.
Is this like a TV show, dude? I think I got the wrong... Whoa, is this TV?
Yes, it is.
You're on TV live right now.
Really, dude?
Yeah, you got any shout outs you want to get anybody?
What are you guys talking about, man?
Have you ever tried to juggle 2 relationships at once?
How many?
2 or more.
Or.
Oh, yeah? How'd it turn out?
What?
How'd it turn out?
I got kicked in the nuggets, dude. All right, the fucking nuggets, man. Oh, the meat of the nuggets, man.
Oh, okay.
Dude, I was like, oh.
Hey, you be more
Is
careful.
this Chad and JT on the phone?
I don't know what's
Go out there, though, all right?
All right, man.
All right, too. All right, thanks for calling.
Thanks for answering.
All right.
Okay, man.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Hi, this is Big A here. I want to give a shout out to my goddaughter Ashley.
That's not Big A.
Oh
my God.
What's up? I also want to give a shout out to my 3 kids. That's Trey, Lily, and
Oh, I just thought she was saying 3 in Spanish. Trey?
Would you let CCH Pounder,
Okay,
please?
yes, I will. I will.
Finish her point.
Net. And all my other nieces and nephews out there, what's up? Big A, say what's up. All right, Dan, you going to get some shout outs?
Yeah, I'm going to give some shout outs to some people out
They
there.
look like they're broadcasting from a funeral home.
It does. It does.
It's so weird. Too many flower arrangements indoors. I immediately think of death.
Uncle Sonny's. What's up, Rick? And everybody else out there that's watching the show in Milwaukee.
Slick Rick.
Let Milwaukee keep rolling. Let us get on the map.
So meta.
Yeah.
Call it, you on there?
Somebody says it's MC Hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been watching the show, right, and I can't stop looking at Big A.
Hey, what's up?
Baby, you got a man?
I'm sorry, I sure do.
Oh, come on now. Why don't you juggle with me?
Well, I don't believe in juggling more than one.
Oh, baby.
But you can call me at the fan club.
How old are you anyway, baby? You look good.
How you think I am?
Oh, I'm guessing no more than 26.
Oh, hey, well, thank you. But you know a lady never tells her age.
Oh, you got some beautiful lips, though, baby.
Ooh,
That's right. That's around my cock.
It's just so fucking creepy.
Okay, alrighty then.
Go on to the next caller.
Caller, you on the air.
Hey, what's up there, T-Moore?
Hey, how's it going?
All right.
All right.
Let me tell you something.
He's doing
I
the
got
same thing now. Look,
relationships all
he
over
has
the
them
place,
all
man.
conditioned to it. When they hear his voice, they're like,
I got girls all over. I got guys, too, man. I don't care what it is.
All right. Have you ever tried to juggle more than 2?
Oh, yeah, man. I'm doing it all the time. I always got at least 5 or 6 of them. But, you know, then sometimes I be getting the names confused.
There got to be a problem there, don't it?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, T-Moore.
All right, have you ever got in some trouble with it? Has anybody ever tried to cut you up or something?
Oh, man, I don't listen to them, man. I'm just trying to blow my load, that's all.
All right. All right.
So why don't you show us your nipples there?
All right, I got a woman. I'm sorry. You have a nice one, though.
Yeah.
All right.
I bet you.
Caller, you on the air?
Hey, T-Moore and Love Jones. How's it going?
Great.
It's going all right.
I want to tell you about one time.
Okay.
I was juggling on my boyfriend, and
okay.
I was getting a little something on the side.
Okay.
All right.
by the way,
He
I
followed
love
me
that.
one night.
All right.
By the way, these like old school, like black, like hustler, like, you know, getting chicks types, right? They ain't down with that gay shit. So he checks out mentally every time the guy, like anytime it's like a, hey, so me and my boyfriend were like gay. The black guy will always be like, yeah, yeah, that's cool. Like, you know, if you call in and go, man, I was balls deep in my girl the other night. I had a fucking smash in the face against the headboard. Yeah, dog. You call in and go, I was with my boyfriend, and the black guy will always be like, yeah.
That's great.
Go on.
Okay. So this is public access, same thing. I need to introduce you, Mike. I wanted to introduce you to Jack Jersowitz. Okay, same. This is probably 99, early 2000s.
What is this guy's?
99, early 2000s.
404. That's
Atlanta. You thought it was a 770 and 404?
There's certain area codes though. You go. That's a
Yeah.
big. Like I know. Yeah, 404 is Atlanta. Okay, all right.
So this is around. I would say maybe early 2000s. A public access show. Jack Jersowitz, and he's a self-described communist Jew. So that's not me making fun of him.
Jew.
Well, I know, but that's not me making fun of him. That's what he does. Okay, you ready? Here you go.
You go to the phone. Good evening, you're on Brainstorms. Hey, why don't you tell us your name so everybody out there can know what an idiot you are?
This guy is a fuck. Yo, this guy, I can't even. Oh my god, dude, do you understand if like this is racist. His existence is he's a like even having this guy on screen and saying these things, we're gonna get sucked. I feel like they're gonna go, "You're doing a bit."
Snake says, "That's not Benjamin Franklin."
This is the most. He was a walking, talking Nazi propaganda cartoon.
People who are he thinks about the cancel Christmas for the factory.
Hey, why don't you tell everybody what an idiot you are, huh, buddy? When we come back, we're going to talk about how it's great for your kids to all take HRT. We'll be back. We'll be back more with hand rubbing nightly.
Bloody idiots. Good evening.
This guy's hair is the best.
Well, you could email him at bigjack2@bellsouth.net.
I wonder if he's still around, man.
I don't know.
Well, let me pick up the phone. Good evening. You're on Brainstorms. That's our local assholes. Let's go to the phone. Good evening. You're on Brainstorms.
Hello, I got a comment that you might think is hostile, but now don't hang up on me and shit. Now hear me out. Now listen. Are you listening to me?
I'm listening, providing you're straight.
Straight? What the hell are you talking about? Now listen here. I called the other day, and I want to talk about your ratings. Now this is a serious issue.
You wanted to talk about what?
Your ratings, Jack. Your
He
ratings.
passed away in 2012.
No.
2012.
No.
6 years ago, yes.
Toilet.
We're not talking about ratings. Ha! Nothing serious in that call, was there?
He
My
looks like
engineer
the
is
judge
very
from Nothing But Trouble.
That's a good one. Dan Aykroyd. Dan Aykroyd in Nothing But Trouble.
Good evening. You're on Brainstorms.
What's up, Big Jack?
You, I don't think we want to talk to, do we?
Hello?
Yeah?
Hey, I just got to say to all your audience out there, I'm your #1 caller. You know what I'm saying?
Freestastic voice goes, the Penguin's got his own public access show.
Wow.
Yeah,
you
you're
would have
the
been a
number
brilliant penguin.
one pest. That's a call we don't really want to deal with. Where do we go next? This is Brainstorms. You're on it.
Hey, Jack, it's your #1 caller here. I've been trying to call for the last 10 minutes and get a busy signal. What gives?
What do you got to say besides that?
Well, hey, listen, I just got to say, you should have hung up on that last year. I mean, the rest...
Yeah, and I hung up on you, didn't I? It's the same dude. Good evening, you're on Brainstorms.
Hey, now listen, I'll make this short and sweet. How did I say? Oh,
Yeah. Short and sweet it is. I got the button. Good evening, you're on Brainstorms.
what's up, Big Jack?
What's up?
Yeah, I just got to say, a lot of your callers tonight are some real punk bitches.
And that's one of them. You got any nerve? Come on in here and say that sitting here on the chair.
What are you going to do? What are you going to do?
I want to fucking resurrect you just so I could sit in your chair and say that shit to your bitch face.
Good evening, you're on Brainstorms.
I'm calling your bluff, Jack.
You don't really want me to tell everybody why you're not in school, do you?
How about you let me on your like
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! This man is so meta. Please, oh my God, how long does he do it for?
Here, I'm full screening it real quick. Everyone needs a screenshot.
Oh my God, the hand rubbing intensifies. This guy might be the Jewish Jew that ever Jewed.
He keeps doing it.
Oh my
Folks,
God!
Oh wow! Let's see how long he does it for.
Oh my God!
Let's see how long he does it for.
Holy shit! 1, 2, 3,
Folks that call once
4,
know what to be very
5,
they do.
6.
It might have
And
been
it cut
longer.
out. And it cut out.
I know.
It
Holy
could.
shit.
Good evening, you're on Brainstorms.
hello now. Hey, can you hear me all right down there?
Sure, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, stupid martial law. Spell with 1 L.
Shut up. He's not very smart.
I got to disagree with a lot of what you're saying now. Now, don't get me wrong now.
And it's actually M-A-R. It's actually, I think, Marshall. It's actually not spelled like the Marshalls. It's spelled M-A-R-T-I-A-L, Mr. Jewy McJewerton.
A lot of respect for you and your TV calling show, but hold on a second. I'm on a cell phone here. Hold on. I'm on the toilet. I gotta wipe my ass. Hold on.
Zen Rhino, I am one step ahead of you, brother. Don't worry. We're
Thank you.
We're gonna slip that onto Twitch tonight.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's one of our jokers. Good evening, you're on Brainstorms.
Hi, this is Big Jack.
Yeah.
Hi, I got this number off of a bathroom wall. It said to have a good...
He's mad.
He looks like Rudy Giuliani too, right?
A little bit.
He look a little like Rudy
does.
Giuliani.
Rudy Giuliani in a fat suit.
I mean, we got some folks out there that are just a crew of idiots here and there. I'm just saying. Good evening, you're on Brainstorms.
You have an AT&T collect call from...
They're calling him!
Oh, we're playing those games again. It's the way it goes, guys. Come on, Alan, leave that alone. We have these folks that call in here and play games with the phone system. You know, we'll take action about that. We can do it.
This is actionable!
Remember that? Do you remember back in those days when they would try to go, we'll give your number to the police, and they'll do fucking what about it?
Nothing.
You know, the police can be involved if you are just calling like a single person at their home every goddamn day and threatening them and stuff. But like, if you're fucking with them, you cannot go, here's the phone number, please call in and give us whatever feedback, and then send the cops after people who call your number. That's the whole point.
Butler says it looks like a Dick Cheney Bernie Sanders mashup.
Oh my God, that's true too.
It's traceable. Traceable in this world of electronics. Really traceable.
Yeah, he's gonna backtrace you, dude.
Good evening, you're on Brainstorm.
Fantastic voyage. You should be in a dispatch cage screaming at cab drivers. It's an excellent Danny DeVito reference.
Somebody, Danny Saint also said the gang goes on public access.
I do feel like Jack Jerkowitz does have a fucking revolver, like an old revolver
Then he
on
keeps
him.
on him at all
Just
times.
I don't fucking play around, take the subways home, and I don't like all these you-know-whats moving into Atlanta. This used to be our city for the Joes and the homos.
Long time fan and a first time caller. You'll have to forgive me if I'm a little nervous. It's just a big honor to be on your show. I can't believe I finally got through.
Another clown.
Oh, fuck.
What are we going to do? We have a world of clowns out there.
Yep.
Good evening, you're on Brainstorms.
Hi, Jack, I have a question about what you were talking about earlier. Now, isn't it true now, let me get this straight here, Jack. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Now, weren't you the Penguin in Batman Part 2?
He called him the Penguin in Batman Part 2.
That's very funny.
Nutcases all over the place. Got one at the control panel, too.
He's riffing.
Huh? There goes the phone again. Good evening, you're on Brainstorms.
Yeah, this is for the Penguin. I just was wondering.
I love that they call the Penguin more than once, too.
We have lots of cretins out there.
Yes, we do. Some of them host public
Good evening,
access.
you're on
shows.
Brainstorms.
Yeah, I've got a question about the weapons of mass destruction.
Sure.
Do you think that weapons like freeze rays and stuff like that should be banned as well?
Like what?
Like freeze rays? I mean, you tried that in Gotham City, right?
That was Arnold Schwarzenegger.
It was Mr.
as
Freeze.
Mr. Freeze.
You were wrong, but it's still fun.
still
We'll
funny.
still accept it. It's still funny.
Oh, hell.
There's nothing funnier than a fucking pseudo-intellectual that takes themselves this seriously. They're the easiest people to derail.
Dr. Mantis Toboggan.
If people think they're really smart or they're just egotistical in general, they are the easiest pillars to knock down.
Yep.
Because their mood sours immediately.
Instead, they call in here and play games. Good evening, you're on Brainstorms.
Jack, you a big man. Yeah, you so big.
He's so mad.
That's what I mean. I don't know, guys. My size has nothing to do with it.
So would they just do
One
this
wonders
to him
what the
every
size is
week?
of what's between your ears. Facing what you face in this society with this government. And
Notice
all you
it
know
says
to do is-
People TV. So this was like a local access.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
This was people probably bought a channel in Atlanta and had that for a while.
You're right.
And they've been pushing this sort of thing
For a while.
for a really long time.
Call in here and make fun.
Pick up the phone. Good evening, you're on Brainstorms. That's our local assholes. Bunch of bastards. Nutcases all over the place. Bloody idiots. Bunch of creeps. We get clowns calling in here. These smart asses. We got more freaks out there. Another freak. We have cretins and cretins. We got cretins.
I wanted to get to because at some point he invokes the Holocaust.
There it is. Where's the hammer?
There it is. There it is.
Never understand these folks. That's one of the asses. We have lots of cretins out there. These smart asses.
A lot of your cars tonight are some real punk bitches.
And you're one of the local freaks. Another freak. Let's go to the phone again. I hope this creep has disappeared. It's a
I
clown.
absolutely love the
Another
fact
clown.
that this art of just fucking with people for the amusement of everyone around you has been around. It's such a
Forever.
pure art form.
It is. It
It's
is.
just, like the first time a tribesman in the cave fucking society got everybody gathered around to listen to his first speech ever as a leader, somebody started fucking with him.
You're right.
Bunch of smart asses, bunch of smart assholes, bloody idiots, bunch of bastards. Yes.
On Brainstorms.
You got to figure ancient Greece, because ancient Greece had like this weird, kind of a purist approach to democracy where they would randomly select some just like out of a lottery. They would just randomly select citizens to join the cabinet, not the cabinet, but the Senate and shit
Right.
back then. So they had like a weird democracy, like where anybody could end up in the Senate, and like how like they had to have some JT Pars and Chads.
Of course.
Show up. I'm good at shitpost.
Yeah, I'm gonna
the
do
whole
it.
time I'm there. I'm not taking any of that seriously.
Jack, what do you think about the state of Israel?
I think the state of Israel is occupying the lands of the Palestinians. That if there's going to be a state of Israel, it has to be a, what's the word I'm looking for, a state for all people and not a religious state.
Based in red pills.
It's our guy, dude.
Palestinians and the Jews and anybody else that wants to live there should live there peacefully.
Are you Jewish?
My parents were. I'm an atheist.
He's literally the worst kind of Jew.
Atheist Jews.
This
yeah.
guy is the worst kind of Jew.
Diggers, you commie fucking bastard!
Hey, man, this was back then, too. Woo!
And with that, we'll leave you.
Spirit lives on.
And with that, we'll leave you. Of course, we will check in because there's a lot of footage of Jack. I'm sure in the future we will be checking in on Jack.
Well, I got to go get a gift of him now.
Of course. Thank you, everybody, for listening. We will be back on Monday. Mike, Nightwave on Twitch tonight?
Nightwave Gaming! I've been playing Fallout New Vegas. People enjoyed it last night. I finally made it to Vegas last night. And, well, not finally. I mean, it's the first playthrough.
Yeah.
We got to Vegas last night. So now we're going to continue where we left off. We're going to explore actual Vegas tonight.
Don't trust robots. Thank you, everybody.
I like robots, though.
I will not spoil anything.
I like
I'm
robots.
just giving advice. So, yes, that's right. Twitch.tv/Nightwave.
Nightwave Radio.
Nightwave Radio. Don't forget to subscribe to Daywave. YouTube.com/Daywave Live. We will be back Monday. Thank you for listening.